Smuts and Fuller Hall, and that is Jamison Hall as riders rolling off the start ramp for the prologue at the Absa Cape Epic. The German riders, Jorg and Stefan in the Grand Masters category, all smiles now. The journey is underway, the adrenaline's kicked in, and they are absolutely loving the opportunity to be part of this vibe. The start vibe at the University of Cape Town really is fantastic. It does give the riders plenty to play off, if you like, to bounce off the noise, the vibe that pervades here. Families and friends seeing riders off as they head off over the next week into the more rural parts of the Western Cape. Things get a little bit quieter, and they leave their families and friends to follow them online and via social media, no doubt. Now, we have a couple of youngsters from the R&B Change Your Life program. Sipa Kopisa and Bongamusa Zikali are under the wing of Martin Dreyer, former 7-time Duzi Canoe Marathon winner and rider with Jeremy Thompson in this race. Set up the Change Your Life program predominantly initially for paddlers and canoeists, but they've moved on now to mountain bikers, and they've got some very talented mountain bikers. Holden Marshall there heading off from Stellenbosch on his Absa Cape Epic journey. Good luck to you over the next week. Holden Marshall, Frans Snyman in the Dimension Data Masters category. Holden from Stellenbosch, very involved in the Stellenbosch Trail Fund, which is instrumental in building trails around that beautiful city. Nervous he was ahead of the ride, but he'd done the preparation, and you can only but feel confident if you have done the preparation, and that's what all these riders will find out over the next couple of days initially, whether that preparation is done. They've done it. Thumbs up, guys. Enjoy the ride. So riders from all manner of different sporting fields. We've seen Luis Enrique, the football coach here, and a man who's made this his next best sport, Joel Stransky.
Joel Stransky, Andrew McLean, good to have you in the start line, the 2018 Absa Cape Epic. Starting with you, Joel, you've got some unfinished business with this event.
Yeah, very much so. Obviously last year was catastrophic, and had my little accident, my little fall. So there's a bit of unfinished business, but every year is a new year. It's a new challenge. It's a big challenge this year, riding with Andrew, and as hard as I know it's going to be, and as nervous as I am, I'm really looking forward to it.
Grandmasters category also, a big goal for you guys.
Well, I think the trick is to not think about those goals. It's to just ride every day as they come, to do what you can, go as hard as you can without killing yourself, eat, drink, and for tomorrow, and come back and see where you finish.
Andrew, you've been putting in major work in preparation for this year's race. Take us through that.
Yeah, look, I mean, this is it's a journey, and we've been on it together for a long time, and this is just actually a continuation of the journey. So we're looking forward to 8 days of suffering, hard, and crossing the finish line in Val de Vie.
How about getting onto the top step of the podium?
Like Joel said, you know, if it comes and things fall our way, that's great. I mean, we're racing against guys like Udo Bolt's 14 Tour de France's, so you got to be realistic. But we haven't come here for a picnic, that's for sure.
Listen here, have a good one and enjoy yourselves out there.
Thank you.
Thanks.
The only place Andrew goes for a picnic is to his bike park, because this is serious business for Joel and Andrew. They race very, very hard, and good luck to them. Lovely to see Joel Stransky back after what he termed his catastrophic crash at Mirandal last year. He wasn't the only one to go down on those rollers on that single track. So the excitement is pumping and coursing through the veins of these riders as they prepare to leave the start ramp. This is MTB Magazine Italy, Niccolo Violati and Andrea Cuomo from Italy. Nicola has been coming out here for many, many years, has been riding a number of our stage races, and he's very much at home here. MTB Magazine Italy, Niccolo, and his partner Andrea. Competitive masters and grand masters, well, that's just carrying on the tradition of being competitive at whatever they do. These older men, but dare I say it, young at heart. Beautiful sight, the Green Mile here, the playing fields in front of Fuller and Smuts Hall at the University of Cape Town, home to the prologue today of the Absa Cape Epic. Scott Harkin and Sir Lutz, known as Yo-Yos, head off on their 20-kilometer journey on the prologue. Little 5 as they go off Smiles now. The course will take them out and then on to the back roads of the university. A short section of single track, and then the climbing begins. First section to get you up onto the low slopes of Devil's Peak. The BMT Academy Didata pair, Siyabulela Tutu and Zola Ngakeni. And another young pair riding in the under-26 category, the Zara Academy. It's becoming more and more competitive. Philemon Subono, who, whoa, little tail whip popping over the cables. Nicely done. Triple A down under, Peter Selkirk and Soren Linde Wenke in the Grand Masters. Well, it's back. John Swanepoel heading off Jono and Benny Pretorius. Good luck, guys. Enjoy the week.
I'm standing with two men that know all about being really tough men out on the bicycle, as well as running and swimming. Standing with Ben Hoffman, a current SA Ironman champion, and Sebastian Kinley, 2014 World Ironman champion. Ben, to start with you, you're no stranger to South Africa. Good to have you here at the 2018 Absa Cape Epic. But what brings you to this event, really? Because you're all known about Ironman.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking for a unique challenge, and this is definitely going to present that for us. In addition, we're able to race for the Ironman Foundation, so we're racing for more than just ourselves. And I think both Sebi and I were looking for a new challenge. There's no question this is going to be that. So I'm excited to be back in this beautiful country and looking forward to this huge race.
Sebastian, you've got a huge season still in front of you, so are you going to use this preparation for the rest of your season, or will you be carrying on with your bricks training? How do you approach the Absa Cape Epic?
Yeah, that's the plan. I think it's just like Ben said, it's important to do new things, and not only from a physical standpoint, I think it's a good preparation, but also from a mental standpoint. We're gonna have to handle a lot of tough situations. At least that's what I'm gonna expect, and that's gonna help us in the season and in the races to come. And yeah, of course, we both had to agree with our coaches that we need to get a little bit of swimming and running done in the next days. But I mean, I don't put any pressure on us. We just do it, and very easy. And I think that's actually gonna benefit us a little bit for recovery.
Ben, are you going to be back to defend your title here in South Africa, Port Elizabeth, the Ironman?
That's absolutely the plan. So yeah, 3 weeks after, I'll be down towing the line in Port Elizabeth, and really looking forward to that challenge. I mean, I definitely prepared for the Ironman before this event, and I'm hoping that Ironman preparation will help me with Cape Epic. So yeah, looking forward to being back in Port Elizabeth and going for the three-peat.
Well, enjoy yourselves out there and keep it safe.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thanks.
So Marius Hurter, not the only one tackling the Absa Cape Epic and then the Ironman in Port Elizabeth, but he might spend a bit more time on his bike and in the Ironman. So, on the start line now, the Omana, Isak Versace, Stefan Goos from Anderson Transport. Isak on the left there, and wonderful to have them back here and racing. And these men race very, very hard in the Grandmasters category. Isak is a regular at stage races around the country, and he just loves the challenge of the Absa Cape Epic.
His preparation for the Absa Cape Epic, he wants to do well.
And away roll our next competitors, Martin Epstein and Craig Gerber. I mentioned data Masters. Craig, not quite a master yet, but it'll come. But he's getting the opportunity to ride this year, which is wonderful. Sebastian Kinley and Ben Hoffman from the Ironman Foundation. A big journey for them, a new challenge for the Ironman 2014 champion Sebastian Kinley, the man who was runner-up to him in 2014. Ben Hoffman, a two-time winner in the Ironman in Port Elizabeth.
Well, at the Absa Cape Epic, we're always running into legends of sport and different sporting codes. One in particular has been rugby. Another legend that joins us here today, Carlos Spencer. Great to have you here. First question, What's more nerve-wracking, running out for the All Blacks in front of the Springbok fans or coming to the Absa Cape Epic?
Probably definitely running out in front of Springboks, to be honest, mate. But hey, great to be here. You're really excited, mate. I've been looking forward to this for the last 3 months. Finally here, so I just want to get in and give it a crack.
Why did you want to do something like this?
Oh, just that personal challenge, really. And I suppose when I first moved here 6.5 years ago, I heard about this thing called Cape Epic, and I said one day I must do it when I get the opportunity. So, I've got the opportunity now. I'm here. I was ready to rumble.
Have you spoken to some of the other guys who've ridden it before, like Joel Stransky?
No, I haven't, mate. I've just sort of tried to worry about myself and just focus on me. I understand it's going to be a tough challenge. It's going to be a tough 7 days, which excites me, mate. And I'm looking forward to that challenge. And I've got a well-experienced partner with me in Clint. So hopefully he'll look after me over the next 7 days.
Clint McIntosh, you were an adventurer of note. Obviously, something like this is no problem for you.
Oh, it's all relative, really. It's 8 days of grueling riding. The big difference between adventure racing and Cape Epic is you get to stop every day, and it's a challenge on its own. And it's as tough as you make it. As hard as you go, you'll feel it the next day, I promise you.
Well, keep the rubber side down, guys, and we'll see you in Val de Vie.
Thanks very much.
That's what it's about. It's as tough as you make it, the Absa Cape Epic. If you've done the training, you make it tougher and tougher. The University of Cape Town campus hosting the prologue of the 2018 Absa Cape Epic.